is it that our teenagers do poorly on quizzes that they swore up and down they'd studied for and were ready to take? If you find yourself rolling your eyes in exasperation, shouting at your teen, or throwing your hands up in the air and storming out of your teen's presence, this video will show you strategies that you can use today to banish unwanted high school quiz results and put you back on the same page with your teen. Hi everyone, I'm Vicki with Stretch Your Brain. Let's get into it. The first strategy to banish your teen's unwanted quiz results, which is in your control as a parent, is to stop saying, "Just try harder." Effort on its own is not something we can measure in a concrete way. To say as a parent to a teen, "Just try harder," negates the trying they did do, and it can feel defeating to hear. The word "just" implies that effort was small and easy to accomplish. This can send a boatload of negative messages to your teen. They might say out loud or just hear in their head, "I don't measure up. You're disappointed in me. I'm not enough." These messages, whether said out loud or thought internally, can lead teens to feeling defeated before they start, which can result in them pulling back and putting less effort into studying for the next quiz. Once your teen gets past the word "just" and they hear "try harder," this again can send a message screaming in their head that they are not enough and their work doesn't measure up to the elusive "try harder." Parents of teens, take the words "just try harder" out of your vocabulary. Instead, start with a collaborative conversation with your teen after they receive an unwanted quiz result. Strategy number 2 to banish your teen's unwanted quiz results, which is in your control as a parent, is get curious. Open with an observation about what your teen might be experiencing rather than any unmet expectation you had. Check your tone when you make this statement, because your tone leads the way into further conversation or it shuts it down. In a neutral, non-judgmental tone, start with, "I noticed you didn't get the quiz result that you were expecting." Then pause. Observe your teen's reaction to your statement. If they engage with you after that statement, you have an open ground to collaboratively decide on a new strategy to try. If your teen does not say much more than a grunt after you make your observation, follow your first statement up with a question. Got any ideas about the results? Strategy number 3 to banish your teen's unwanted quiz results, which you as a parent can control, is to gain their consent before moving forward with your own, possibly unsolicited, strategies for them. If they merely grunt no to your previous query, "Got any ideas about the results?" you can ask if they are open to discussing further strategies that might help them get the quiz results they want. It may sound like this. "Would you be open to discussing some further study strategies that might help you with quiz results?" If they say no to this question, honor their answer and let the subject go. Your willingness to gain consent and resist rolling into unwanted solutions will go a long way to bridging the divide between desired quiz results and your teen. If your teen says yes and is willing to consider possible different strategies to achieve desired quiz results, then you have an opening to move into concrete strategies, which are truly measurable. Parents, try these 3 strategies, which are in your control, to banish your teen's unwanted quiz results. Stop saying, "Just try harder." Start a conversation with a neutral tone and make an observation. "I noticed that," and ask for consent before offering any solutions or strategies. Check back again for part 2 on how to banish unwanted quiz results and more brain-based tips that your teen can implement for their transition to college success.